Alright, Merry Christmas. Let's turn that volume down a little bit. There we go. Alright, Christmas Cheer from the Chill Zone. This is a project that Clippy created and a few people joined in, myself included. So I want to take a look at it and let's see if we can play through some of the levels. I am not the best player, so the rules are we're going to go to the next level if we complete the level. We're also going to go to the next level if I die, because I don't got much time. Wife's getting her hair done right now. Who knows how long that's going to take. But I do have a few moments, so let's give this a try and see how far we get. Let's do UV. Why not? So, first level is a mall. An 80s inspired mall, I believe. A lot of people feel like 80s malls are confetti and large garish colors, and truth be told, 80s malls are just a lot of monolithic black geometric shapes. Similar to this. So it's actually pretty accurate. So we're gonna grab some shotgun shells to save ourselves some time. There's a shotgun in there, I believe. So the first thing we gotta do is shoot Santa in the face, because he's not the real Santa. He's actually a mall Santa who gets his jollies by having little children sit on his lap, so he deserves a shotgun in the face, as all creepy old Santas do. And a couple extra for his elf friends. The thing I love about this map is the detail that went into a lot of the shops. I believe these are all stock textures, so there's just some cool stuff going on, especially this. Toast is ready. Not sure if those buttons do anything or if they're just for the effects. A couple bathrooms over here. Pick out of the trash. Get some shells. Admire the dirty toilet. And someone's got to clean up here. I'm guessing this is a European thing, because this doesn't look like anything I've seen before, but that's why we celebrate other cultures, because you never know what you might see. Alright, let's head over to the main area. Ignore those guys. There's a button over here to press. That'll give us some rocket launcher action. Grab some more shells. Don't believe we can get those. I think they're just on display. And I'm not sure if we can get this either. Admittedly, I haven't really found most of the secrets in a lot of this stuff, but I love this display. Alright, the tricky part here is that we've got, oh, hello. Come on. We've got these sharpshooting elves everywhere. And they can be quite annoying. Come on. I believe it's those elves, man. They're everywhere. Oh, come on, where's the... Oh, they're somewhere. I can hear him. Where are you? There you are. Goodbye. Come on. There we go. Alright, grab some health, get on out of here. I think that's what it is. Is it? Or maybe not. Yeah, it would probably help to actually practice these maps ahead of time, but it's been a short while. Oh, there we go. Hello. think there's actually a way to, yeah, Clippy showed me that one. You gotta end the level in style, you know. Alright, map number 2 is Evil Scientist, Snowed In. Another fun one. Of course, the problem with suiciding is when you have to pistol start, but that's okay. There we go. Ooh, that was a nice shot. Alright, let's get some health, because I'm... Oh. Come on. Oh, actually, I think the shotgunner took care of that. Come on. There we go. Okay. Out of bullets, of course. Is there something in here I'm supposed to grab? There we go. Some more health. Ooh, pretty low on health. Yep, I will not be UV maxing these. I will... Oh, I keep forgetting on this map. There's always a switch I gotta hit. And then come back. But maybe I'll find some health in the meantime. I know one of these had health somewhere. There we go. A little present. And some shotgun shells. Perfect. Alright, where was I supposed to go? Oh, it's just there. Ah. Okay, I think that's why I always forget it's okay. Double shot. There, and then we press the switch. Then we go back. Shotgun shell. Might need that. Ooh. I believe there's a Baron when we get this key because why not? Probably the first higher tier enemy that we're going to see. There's a Christmas tree, a couple enemies left, but like I said, we're not going to UV max this because the wife will be home. Alright, now we got Merry Fistmas. This is a Tyson map where you're going to have to be smacking some monsters around. And hopefully not... Ooh. Yeah, see, this is going to happen a lot where I'm going to... Really? Oh, he's distracted. Come on, back here. Come on. Hey. Yeah. That's actually probably the best way I've dealt with a Revenant. Usually Revenants are kind of my Achilles heel, where I usually have a hard time dealing with them. I don't know what it is. It's like their projectiles tend to just, whoa. Really? Actually, punching Revenants isn't really as bad as I thought. Oh boy. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to just basically keep jumping maps because I don't got much time. Next one is going to be Maze Place by Pezzle. He was actually the first guy who tested my map, so much thanks for that. Gave me some good initial feedback, which is always helpful. Out of ammo already? No. There we go. Is there a secret here? No, just a chainsaw. Oh. Can't shoot for anything today, huh? Ooh. Kudos for whoever made the glass ball cacodemon, because it never fails to amuse me when they break into 1,000 pieces and shatter on the floor. Okay. Got the rocket launcher, which I will switch away from so I don't blow myself up, because that's what I tend to do a lot. Secret? Don't. Wasn't there a door there? Oh, button. There we go. Nice. Lost Souls are my other least favorite enemy. Key. Now, throughout most of these maps, sometimes the ice hurts you, sometimes it doesn't. So it's a guessing game which one is which. I'm definitely guilty of the painful ice. Ooh, armor, nice. Armor and health. Is there something I needed in here? I forget. Alright, back we go. Actually, I got the red key, so maybe that was it. Back to where we need to go. Yellow. No, I think it's back at the start. Let's bunny hop our way back. Is that a button? Ooh, it was. Aha. I knew there was a secret there. Probably should actually pay attention once in a while. Oh, there's the maze. Okay. Alright, let's do our double shot even though it uses more ammo. Actually, no. Actually, let's do chain gun. Chain gun might be good. Why not? Okay. This is no shortage of ammo. That's always a good thing. Cool. And that was a dead end. All right, where are we going? I see dead bodies, so I've probably already been here before. This way.
Oh, oh.
No? I feel like I'm playing Wolfenstein. There we go. Alright. Let's do some rocket action here. What? No. Yeah, I should probably avoid these teleport tabs. Actually, is there anything I actually need here? Grab some ammo. Oh, this one. No. Well, that has an arrow. It says use that one. But then that brings me up to... up there. Well, let's try it. Oh.
Oh, oh, oh.
Back through the maze. So these either spawned here or they escaped from that room. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Where are we going? Back at the start. Alright, let's go find that yellow key. Or yellow key door, rather. I think there's a cyber demon here, which... another enemy I don't particularly care to encounter too often. Yeah, we're done. Yay. Alright, 1 death and 4 levels down. Alright, what are we doing now? Die Factory. So I love the textures we used for the pack was rather interesting. But more interesting is how they were used. We have a stop sign that fell down, and or maybe that's a floppy disk, I'm not sure, but we got some beds, because we got barrack-style sleeping. Some chain gunners off the start.
Oh, oh.
I think this is one of those levels I could probably speed run pretty easily. What? Red key, blue key. Ah, there we go. There's the red key. So I think this is a shower. You know, the leaky drain. The cozy house. I don't think this actually does anything. Just a door to nowhere. Alright, we want red key. There we go. Did I actually dodge that? Amazing. Alright, the yellow key is a secret, even though we need it, but it's okay. A little Arshkovile here. Alright, what do we do? Oh yeah, I can kill myself. That'd be good. Go and destroy. The first version of this level actually had an icon of sin, but since that was against the rules, we changed it to the... Look at that. They were originally the Commander Keen things, but they turned them into players. Oh, yeah, let's not start with a rocket. That'd be bad. I think we've got to go this way. He opened the door for me. That was very considerate. I already got 100 ammo, so I need to pick up extras. Oh, come on. What's that health? There it is. Yep, there just, I think I died here a few times. There we go. Alright. 1 minute 30. That's not too bad. Alright, entering Mountain Dew. Ooh. On the 12th day of Christmas. Okay. Alright, there's another room that's nice and cozy. We got a fireplace that will probably hurt you if you touch it. Got a big couch with an ottoman. Got some presents under the tree. Berserker, it's always going to be helpful. Massive sink, it's always good for those dishes. So to pile up. Still can't aim for anything. Let's get those. Blue key. I do have a tendency to like perfectly dodge a projectile and then somehow chase it and fall right in front of its path. So like, got some skill in certain directions, but not in others. Plasma. But we're not going to use plasma because shotguns are more fun. Hello. Watch me die by these things. Okay. probably should get some health. Is there any left? There it is. Okay. You can fight amongst yourself while I'm gone. Ooh, I just jump over his head. So that's why I use the source ports, because you can do cool things like that. Oh wait. See, I told you. See, I dodged things fine, and then suddenly I... Oh, come on. Actually, what was that red door? Oh, there it is. And I get all the presents for myself. Done. Alright. Jolly Bloodwell. So this is another one I really liked. Only downside is that there is a Revenant right off the bat, which is never a good thing. I'd rather not. Watch that shotgunner take me out after I somehow got the Revenant. Okay, I could really use some health right now. Started off with 101, down to 20. Who's ho-ho? Health. I need health. It's probably not smart. Oh, crowded. Nice. Okay. Some health. There we go, super health. What am I shooting at? Probably could have gone a little bit better. Alright, let's get rid of these guys. Anything I even needed there? See, I told you, see, I dodge it and then I walk right in this path. Smooth. Okay. Alright, what else are we going to do? Something I need here. Okay. Which one do we do? Map 06? Is that the one we just did? Castle Campus. No, we are doing 8. No, we're doing 9. It's too bad because I really like that map, but yeah, I think we got most of the stuff we needed. Oh boy. Okay, so this is the one that this is the one I probably won't get too far on because there's a million shotgunners, and I don't know, maybe we'll speed run it or something. Or I could probably just die like right off the bat. That might happen. Yeah. Many apologies, but that one takes a while to get through just because you have to be very deliberate. This one might be a little bit easier. Not easier, but like... it's kind of a similar map, whereas there's a lot of cityscapes to wander through. Come on. Alright, so let's get the armor, because armor is always good. Get some health. Run through here. Where's my shotgun? I don't have a shotgun because I have nothing. There we go. Oh. Let's get that super shotgun. Super shotguns are fun. There we go. Out of my way. Where's the chain gunner? I thought he was here. That's okay. Berserker just in case. Alright, I think we need to... A blue key. Problem is I kind of forget what I'm doing. Let's see. Get that health. What did I just pick up? I picked up a red key. I did pick up a red key. What am I doing? Oh, over here. There we go. That's it. See, I almost did it again. I, like, walked right in front of it. Ooh. Right through the wall. Okay. Map 11. Another map I really like. The texture work is amazing. The whole structure. Downside is a little bit on the long side, but we'll see how far I get. So let's see if I can remember where to go. I think I know the layout of this one. It was a little confusing the first time, but I might remember what I need to do. Let's see. to the blue key. What do I need to do? Oh, there it is. It just takes a while to... There we go. Get the blue key. Kill that guy. Kill that guy. Try to... Oh. Aw. No, that's bound to happen. Alright, map 12. I should probably say the names of these. But I'm not going to say this one because it's a naughty word. We'll just say it's the big friendly gift. That sounds better. Did I not grab... Yeah, it'll probably help to actually grab the shotgun instead of just letting it sit there on the floor. Really? Okay, I said I was going to start maps over, but yeah, I feel like I did a little bit better of a job on that last time. Okay. There we go. Alright, so the name of the game here is to run around a lot and try not to get shot by things. Upside is there's plenty of places to run. Downside is there's a lot of obstacles and there's a ring of lava around the edge which can give you a bad time. Okay, so let's just hit random buttons. Does that do anything? I don't know. Oh, that could have been bad. Oh. But since this is a Clippy map, that means we're going to have some cool secrets, which unfortunately means I have to kind of hunt around for. There we go. Perfect. So this star room, each of these areas here is found by seeing a different secret. There's actually one right here. Gets a Santa sack, so we get some presents early. We also get the double shotgun, which is going to help a bit. It's a Christmas tree, and if you stand on the Christmas tree long, you get hurt because I assume probably because there's needles and stuff. Never good to have needles on your feet. Then again, I always do insist on a real Christmas tree every year. Does it make sense? I don't think so, but really? I do want that rocket launcher, so I might have to play some games. Oh. No, 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 no. I might have to chase them around a bit. Come on this way. Or fight each other. I don't care. Yay. Plasma gun. Yeah, the first time around I really didn't have any luck finding all these secrets, so hunting around a little bit actually made it a lot easier. Let's see what else we can find. I think there's a switch behind one of these. Not this one. Although I do want to get... I do want that rocket launcher, but I think I have to wait for a bit. Alright, is it this one? Nope. Maybe it's the last one. This one? I thought it was one of those. And again, what do I know? Alright, where are we going? We need to get that rocket launcher. Alright, can I get this? Oh, I did it. Hooray. Ooh, let's get some berserk action here. Not that I really need it, but it's always good to have in a pinch. Alright, where am I going? I need to get over on top of that. Okay. Oh, the plasma gun anyway. Oh, that's always good to have. I suppose worst comes to worst, you never a bad thing. Alright, this thing slowly goes down. Here is the big friendly gift. Just gonna run around in circles for a bit, trying to collect some rockets, because we're probably gonna need every single one of them. Get a little bit of armor, fire some random stuff. Trick is try to get that vial, because the vial is gonna, give you a bad time. Oh, I think you found me. I'm out of rockets. I got 8 rockets left, but no more to be found. Yep. Well, can't say I didn't try. Well, try not too hard. Yeah, this map I'm probably going to die pretty quickly on. It's a difficult one. But we'll give it a shot. Told you. Alright, what do we got now? We got marshmallow. Yeah, I play tested this map quite a bit, and Grandma got run over by a reindeer was burned into my mind. Get them to wake up, wake them up, get some rocket launchers. It's just, I thought I would have done better. Okay. Oh, there we go. This is my level, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. We're just going to do a quick speed run to see how far we do. So this one I tend to just sort of snake through here, click once to get him out of the way, grab the health, run over here, do a skip. Where did he come from? Miss that switch, dodge these trees, get over here, flip that switch, punch him in the face, do the same here, get that yellow key. I do have a newer version of this map when I got rid of this thing here, because like every time someone played this, no one knew how to, or no one figured. Really? Okay, I'm gonna try it again, because like leave it to me to die on my own map. Like, I didn't expect not to die on my map, but, like, I didn't think of that specific spot. Yep, I can also fail at that, too. That's good. It's a good recording. Got all sorts of stuff going on. Really? All right. Let's do this the hard way. Mhm. Wish this was faster. This is pretty much why I took it out. There we go. Alright, do the secret here, so you can grab, like, I don't know, whatever's in the sack. And then also right over here, which, of course, I can't get right off the bat. Hello. There we go. Hidden key over here, get some armor. Ignore them for the time being. Skip past here. Go the back way, even though I don't swing that way. Shoot him in the face. Kill some elves. Admire things, but then ultimately leave them alone. Just trigger that switch so that thing takes its sweet time coming down. Ooh. Hey. There we go. Alright, so normally I get locked in, but that alleviates that. Shoot these guys. I think I got rid of some of these in the final one. I'm gonna do a quick, ooh, smooth move. And then all these guys are still here, probably ready to kill us. Yeah, I died twice on my own map. That's awesome. Well, you can play that yourself if you want to see the end. Alright, map 16, Jingle Assembly. This is, I think this is the first map I play tested. So, it's actually one of my favorite maps. Although the first time I played it, I had no idea I had to load the Christmas assets. So I was like, doesn't really look really Christmassy, but I was just kind of stupid. Alright, so the key here is to kind of let these things infight for a little bit. Because as soon as you shoot, the pinkies start coming. And then they kind of block you, and it just becomes kind of a annoying. Oh, hello. There's a lot of Santas here, and he had about this many, and then he took some of them out, and then I was like, you know, I kind of like the hello. There we go. So there's a quick secret right there. Spider-Man Mastermind. A little mini slaughter here. It's actually not too bad if you just kind of run around in circles for a bit. The reason being is that I want to get the other invulnerability, because there's an arc file. Just so you don't think too bad, I actually did meet this map without any of the invulnerabilities. I did UV max it. I did all the stuff one would normally do, but we're not going to do that right now because, like I said, the wife will be home at some point. Come on. There we go. And we're home free. Yay, actually beat a level. Imagine that. Alright, Shotgun the Sandy Claws. It's a fun map. So I think it's kind of arena based, so to nimbly navigate your way around this courtyard.
Ho, ho.
I think I saw there was a secret here. Yep. But we'll leave that alone because we already have quite a bit of health. Get that blue key. Good times. Alright, map 17. What do we got? Oh, I already did map 17. That's the one I just died on. Perfect. Alright, what do we got now? We got Santa's coffee break. Oh, this is a... yeah, this is a fun one. So this one, it's actually the second map by the author, because the first one was kind of crazy. Oh, I think I woke up something. Let's get some health. Lower that key down a bit. There we go. Did I get it? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, go get our health and armor back. Get a rocket launcher? Where's my rocket launcher? There it is. Totally missed it. Alright, let's flip that switch, get rid of these guys here. Did I not stop that? Oh yeah, there's one more. Forgot about that. Wow. Yep. 12 health, that's always good. I don't want to go over there because I want to wake up the double arc vial. Is it arc vial or arch vial? Never really know. Name of the game right now is to get health and armor and rockets. What's that health? There we go. I think the trick here is I need to expected. Alright, map 19. This one, this one. Alright, so the game here in this one is to see how fast I can die, because this one's a doozy. So first thing you might want to do is get this rocket launcher here, but as soon as you do that, those bunch of revenants pop up, and then they give you a bad time. So the other thing you can do is head over here, and these guys instantly appear. You can kind of pick them off one by one. But this is more of just a minor inconvenience, because the next thing you got to do is head on over to the downstairs and try to pacifist run a bunch of mancubi, not really sure. Yes, let's get some rockets, not that we're actually going to use them. Let's top off our health over here. And we're just going to sort of dance around these guys for a little bit. Fortunately, the pinkies do sort of, yeah, I'm gonna get swarmed, ain't I? Am I? Yep, I'm stuck. Oh, no, maybe not. Alright, so the question now is, can I get over here and... Oh, I still have 122 health? Huh. Well, not for long, but... Oh, you know why? I probably picked up that second health thing. Ooh, can I get over here? Can I? Can I? Seriously? Ooh, I did it. Huh. Imagine that. Okay. What did that gain me? I'm not really sure. It did something. I'm not really sure. I think it opened up... Yeah, it probably opened up something. Alright, what are we going to do? We're going to go over here now. Really? Come on. Yeah, 49 health. This will be fun. Oh, okay. I think it will lower that because you could come down here first and then you could, yeah, it should be fun. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, well, I didn't anticipate going too much further on that one because that was just, it's the finale map. It's just sort of a way to prevent the map from, or the megawad from ending. So let's take a look at the special ones because I believe there are... This one? Nope. This one's actually pretty fun. Alright, so trick with this one is grab the... Try to get these cells, and then try to blast your way over here. Hit this teleport, get the BFG, blast this just so you can kind of get the yellow key card, jump down, grab the teleport again, turn around, blast it over here, and finish. 28 seconds. I have UV maxed this with a sufficient number of saves, but it takes a little while. Alright, this one is this one's tricky. And actually the hardest part about this is that this part right here. So I'm actually going to save just real quick because I do want to see how far I get without having to deal with some, yeah. I mean, I say seriously, you spend more time on this platforming thing than I do on the entire... Oh, really? Really? Wow. Yes, do my bidding, Cyber Demon. See, I'm either like really good or I'm really bad, but I'm never like consistent. Like I'll die from an imp blast, but then I'll run by a cyber demon, and I don't know. All right, let's head down here. Let's get some rockets. See how I do on this one. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna call it on that because, yeah, I do have to go. But that was sort of a sampling of all the maps we kind of worked on. I do recommend checking out a lot of the playthroughs from Clippy, Stoolkip, a few other guys, and I'll put some links in the description below. Not that anyone watches this channel or anything, but you can definitely check those out. They're much longer, much more in depth, much better, and they actually make it to the end. So, thank you for watching, if you did.